you for joining me today for episode 3.5 of Mid-Mo Mama. I'm Jenny, and I live in Sedalia, Missouri, where I'm making in the Midwest. I felt awful. My most recent episode 3, I had a hard time getting my baking segment into my video. And so I thought I would try again and see if I could get it to go this time. So I thought it would be fun to do an episode 3.5, because it's not really episode 4, because it's not going to be a full episode. It's just going to be a baking segment. But I just wanted to share it with you, and so I hope you enjoy this episode of Mid-Mo Mama, where I'm showing you how to make the buttermilk cookies. Enjoy, and I'll see you again on, it'll be the 3rd Thursday of April. So until then, God bless you, and we'll see you later. Bye. For buttermilk cookies, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Get your baking sheets and a big mixing bowl. You're going to need 1 cup of shortening, 2 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, 2 cups of water, a half a cup of powdered buttermilk, 3 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and 5 cups of flour. So you want to put your shortening and sugar together in your mixing bowl, and you're going to mix them around. The buttermilk powder that you use is found in the baking aisle, where they sell the evaporated and the sweetened condensed milk. They also sell powdered milk up there, and then in that area you should be able to find the buttermilk powder. You can use it instead of fresh buttermilk in all of your baking or cooking. I don't think I would drink it though. So you want to make sure you add your eggs and mix well. Then you'll add your 2 cups of water and your half a cup of buttermilk powder. Mix that all around.
You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me.
After that, you're going to add your baking powder, baking soda, nutmeg, and vanilla.
Forever free.
Then you want to mix it around again. Now it's time to put your flour in. I just poured mine in a little at a time so it doesn't puff up with flour powder.
It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me.
Get that all mixed up real good.
We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So it doesn't look like cookie dough to me, so I'm looking at it, not sure what to do. I get the shortening that was in the cup that I had used and used it to grease my pan with. And then you take a scoop like that, or you can take a soup spoon, or maybe even a large serving spoon, and put them on your pan like that, about 2 inches apart. The recipe said that you would get about 4 or 5 dozen, but I tell you what, I ended up with 7 dozen of these things. I would recommend, first of all, as I said in my main episode, I think these would have made much better waffles with butter and syrup on them. But if you're going to make them as a cookie like this, I probably would consider maybe a filling, and to put the flats of the cookies together and make sandwich cookies out of them. So like whipped cream, or you can make, I don't know, something stiff, maybe a very thin layer of jelly, but it would have to be very thin so it doesn't slide everywhere. But I guess whipped cream, maybe a flavored whipped cream.
I'm just sitting here.
But yeah, there's no way you're gonna get balls out of those. Not the way the batter is. So there you go, getting it out of the oven. And see how they came out? They came out beautiful. They were very pretty. Nice golden color. And I take one. I fill the pan ready again. But I'm going to scrape one of those cookies off and show you the back. It's absolutely lovely. It's a beautiful thing. It's somewhat like a muffin top, sort of too, but it's not as moist as like a muffin would be. I found it to be rather dry. So, like I said, and I hate to keep beating the dead horse, but waffles, that's all I thought about was waffles. It should have been a waffle. But that's okay. When you put them in the oven, you do want to bake them for about 8 minutes. And I didn't adjust that time at all. I think they came out lovely. Look at that. And I take a bite and chew it. That's funny, a fast motion chew.
Meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
And that's how you make buttermilk cookies.